plenty of action today. You know, we saw a lot of interferences. We saw that some of the top seeds fire. But I tell you what, this is a tough event for the top-seeded men. You know, it's Margaret River has taken a lot of names here this year.
Yeah, it has. Of course, we made mention to Joe Parkinson, Taj Bro, bowing out. The Hobgood brothers, 2 interferences for both of them. But Kalohe Andino, he's been on a tear. He's really starting to get comfortable on tour, as you said before, earlier on in the day. Well, with surfing like that, could it see him into the finals here at the Drug Aware Pro? Julian Wilson doing what he does best. The Canaries, Jonathan Gonzalez, putting in a great performance, but I was really impressed with this man, Granger Larson.
I mean, all the way to the last heat today, you know, Granger Larson, just look at that, on fire. Lefts, rights, you know, he's found the rhythm, Shmoo, and I think very important. The locals came to check it out and doing some airs of their own. Adriana D'Souza, Geordie Smith. Well, Geordie Smith's going back to the drawing board, and as I said before, this event is a real casualty for the big guys. You know, with Geordie Smith going down today. Adriana D'Souza this afternoon as well, getting an interference. Yeah,
Hedgie, as we saw there on screen, and this man has been impressive, but he's been relegated to the do-or-die rounds tomorrow. He was impressive early on in the day, and I'm talking about Andrew Doheny, who's got a big, bright future. And Hedgie, he's back.
Yeah, he's back with a vengeance, mate. He's just surfing with youth and exuberance. You know, incredible comeback there for Nathan Hedge. Now, this man here, watch this go down. This is kind of scary. Luckily, his board wasn't underneath him when he hit the deck. It rattled him, absolutely rattled him. You can see it took him a little while there, really backslammed him.
Wow.
He could have come out of that with some concussion, but I saw him after the hit and he said, yeah, I was dazed and confused after that.
Yeah, it's like getting a good punch to the face when you're in an MMA fight, and then he got sucked over the falls. Yeah. Oh, he had a shocker punch.
Yeah, well, I told you he was dazed and confused after that go down. You know, it was scrappy. Look at the traffic, and this man, look, he's still in the mix. Tothy, showing that he's one to watch here at Margaret River.
Yeah, definitely. We just saw him in the final heat of the day, and he got a few bumps and bruises. And then there was the interference here. There was plenty of them. Wow. I just don't get it. I don't get it what it is about this event. Keanu Singh was one of those victims. You see him, and this man put in a stellar performance. He loves it here. And Keanu, suffering an interference back during that left-hand section. He would have made it through into this round, but there it is.
There it is, yeah.
He suffered that one at the fate of Travis Logie.
You know, these guys will tell you what, they're going to have to go through these interferences to learn. You know, when you're leading a heat, you don't need to score. Stay right away from that kind of stuff. We saw a lot of those go down today. This man, Jadson Andre, well, he's coming back from a serious knee injury. He was up against Alejo Muniz, who really just fired up this afternoon. Look at that turn there from Alejo, showing why he's one to watch on the World Tour.
Yeah, he definitely is. I make reference to Michel Perez when I talk about Alejo Muniz, and look at that, just complete control. He showed some and had some of the biggest maneuvers of the day. Another impressive performance from the Brazilian, and he liked it, and so did we. He was on fire. These are the highlights, of course, of today's action. And Felipe, holy Toledo, to the air he goes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, these two Brazilians were dominating the early stages of this heat. Mark Lacamore was in a combo situation with 5 minutes to go. Then he found this wave right here. Look at this. He just absolutely manhandled this wave, drawing off the bottom. No one surfed the lefts as good as he did today, that's for sure. Posting some big points, but that was the downfall for Felipe Toledo. Got an interference, went from first to third, and was eliminated from competition. Mark Lacamore came back, posted a high 8, and took the heat. 5 minutes, turned the heat around. Amazing performance from Mark Lacamore.
By far and away, the top 2 performers of the day, Mark Lacamore. And of course, this man right here, that looks like Ramsey there. And this is Mitch Colburn. He also was impressive, as was the Frenchman. So Mitch, and then another interference call. There was I think there was about six or 8 of them in total today. And Olamana, runner-up here to John Florence last year, is out of the event. So unfortunately for him, he's bye-byes. Mitch Colburn there putting on another great performance and going to the air, as you do. That's Pedersen Crisanto. Look at him running on the reef.
Running on the reef. Talk about commitment, you know, and you ask yourself, risk and reward. You know,
is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it worth that extra 0.5? Well, this man started off with a bang, Ronnie Montero. The highest single scoring wave of the heat, but his opponents just lit it up. And this is the part of the day, Shmoo, where the wind died off. It got all nice and buttery. and the big boys went to town.
Yeah.
Each guy on their opening ride in this heat scored over 8 points.
Yeah, it was a brilliant performance by all 4 guys, but only 2 could go through, and it was Tom Whitaker. And there's Ramsey, who had that back injury. Ace Buchan was in sizzling form on these lefts. Some of the extension he gets on his forehand turns was amazing. But
paddling interference right there for Adriano de Souza. This was in the 3-man heat, no losers, so you know you kind of you tend to try and push it a little bit. Granger Larson yet again. He fired this morning. He carried that form into this heat this afternoon. You know what? Olamana Elegram was a surprise result last year. The Hawaiians love this event, and Granger Larson is keeping that alive.
Yeah, like I said, Granger Larson and Mark Lacamere from mine were 2 of the standout performers of the day.